Hi everyone. In the last lecture we discussed about inheritance and we saw 5 types of inheritance, right? So today in this lecture we'll discuss diamond problem. So if you remember last time I gave you a problem to find out the issue with this kind of inheritance structure. With this kind of inheritance structure because it combines multiple inheritance as well, which I told you that it is not advised to use multiple inheritance, right? So what kind of problem it is facing? So let's analyze. Actually, let's first forget what is diamond problem and all that, and let's concentrate on multiple inheritance that is basically creating this whole issue. It is a multiple inheritance, right? So the thing is, what multiple inheritance basically does, in multiple inheritance the child class inherits the properties of both of two classes, right? So what if there is same function, what I mean by same function is same return type, same parameters, and everything is same in both the classes, and they are public, and the child class is basically inheriting all those, you can say, properties. And if we are trying to access those properties with the help of object, then what will happen, you know? Okay, just a minute. I guess there is a class, there is a method, let's say there is a method abc, right? And in the method abc I am printing something like, let's say I'm printing something like abc, right? And here is a class, here is another class, and here it's printing like you can say def or something like that, but everything is same except the content of the functions, right? And this is class 1, this is class 2, and this is their child class, right? So here this class will basically have two functions, abc, right? So if we're gonna make instance of this class, and if we are calling abc, which abc function will it refer to? This function or this function? Because everything is same, right? And it will basically be ambiguous, and that kind of problem occurs only in multiple inheritance and not in any other inheritance, right? So how to basically solve this problem? This problem that I am referring to, this problem is just a subset of the diamond problem. If you can see carefully, then these two things are basically same, right? So since these two things are basically same, so the problem causing is multiple inheritance only. So I have manually created these classes, and I guess you can say that you will avoid this. But the diamond problem is not that thing. Now let's come to the diamond problem and let's understand it. What will happen here? Can you guess? Let's first analyze this only. What will happen here? It will give nothing but an error. And before moving forward, let's try to run it so that we can see practically what I'm doing, and practically we can verify if I am not mistaking something. Should not use multiple inheritance, like let's take so using namespace standard, this is class, let's say. Now here comes confusion, concept and all that. Let's say we have a function that the mother is, if you can see, Mother has the property of multitasking, right? And what about father? I'm not a multitasking person. And what about son, which will basically inherit the properties of both father and mother? What will happen here? Let's say the name of the son is Albert, right? And Albert dot multitasking. Let's see what happens, right? And I guess it should not give. Okay, what happened? Okay, yeah, the name should be C. It is basically not a runtime, it's basically a compile time error only. It will give ambiguity because the candidates are void father multitasking and void mother multitasking. Which one to refer, the compiler is confused, right? So that is basically what I'm talking about, because internally the son class has inherited both the multitasking of father and the multitasking of mother. So the son is multitasking or not, right? If I'm calling this function multitasking, will it refer to this multitasking or this multitasking, right? Because both are not same, and even if they are same, which one to refer, right? It's a big question in itself. So this is a subset of the diamond problem, right? So I guess you are getting a bit hang of, I guess you're now able to understand what I'm saying, right? So let's move to diamond problem and see what actually happens in diamond problem. Here in this scenario, I have manually created two classes, created a member function which is exactly same data type and same parameters, right? And you can see that, okay, I'll avoid it. But diamond problem is something different, where you will not knowingly do that. The error will happen, right? So there is a class, which class has a function abc, like I'm taking any random function here. This is abc, right? And let's say it is using hierarchical inheritance here. It has two child classes. So anyway, it's quite boring, right? Let's make some big arrows of some other color. And quite see, it looks actually great. Anyway, okay, right. So here, this class will basically have internally, this class will internally have abc. Also, this class will internally have abc. Now there is another class. This another class is inheriting from this class. Now I haven't explicitly declared abc here. I haven't explicitly declared abc here, but this same function abc is here, and this same function abc will be present in this class twice, but not directly, indirectly. So again, if I'm calling abc function, which function this class will refer to? This one or this one? I guess you are able to understand what I am saying. This function is virtually present two times here in the form of this function and this function, and now the object of this class is confused to which function to refer. this function or this function. Virtually it doesn't matter if the functions are same. Basically the memory locations are different, right? The memory locations and all the things are different because it's not directly interacting with this. It's indirectly interacting with this. It's directly interacting with this class and with this class, right? So it will deal with these two classes only, and the object is basically confused to which function the object should refer, and that will again raise ambiguity, right? And this is the whole diamond problem, because knowingly you're not doing anything, knowingly you're not creating any function, but unknowingly your function is being passed. So that's it for today. If you have any doubts, then just ask us and we'll try to explain in most simple manner as possible. And if there are multiple queries about the same problem, right, we'll make a separate video on that.